K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. George, no good. Now Irving. Pass to Davis. Over George. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Now Irving. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. And here is Irving. Misses in close. Maxey with it. Picked up by Davis. The three from George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Irving. Rejection by Embiid. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Outside, Maxey. No good. That would have tied it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Washington. Floats one. He gets that one.
Boy, fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present, and it's not going to last forever. So they need to capitalize. You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Now, here's Maxey. Hasn't made one yet. And they double up Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Marshall, defended by George. Back to Washington. No good from outside. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Inside, Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's Exum. Washington with it. Takes a three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2. Live from Philip. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Davis owning the inside.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Irving surveying the floor. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul him.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Irving with the ball. Butler covering. And Davis throws it down.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Dallas making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Butler. Up and in on the layup. Butler's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now Embiid. 6 points for him. From deep three-point land. McCain's shot is off. Outside Irving. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Uncovered. And Embiid pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Pass to McCain. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. It's tipped. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Outside, Davis. Fades. That one wide left. The 76ers lead. Right wing. Three-pointer by Embiid. They get the rebound. Outside, George. Pass to Oubre. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 7.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Maxey to the wing right side. Pass to George. Back to Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 1.
23.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Outside Irving. Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Irving hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 9.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Embiid. Rebounded by Gafford.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the paint. Back to Irving. The turnaround jumper. And it's Dallas with another. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace. George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. There's a screen by Washington to the left side wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And it's 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Three-pointer trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 8 points.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Dinwiddie left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Exum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. Another three for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
DA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. Maxey hits them both.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there. Fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll take a quick break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers trailed by 5. Butler attacking. The layup off target. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Over Butler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team, told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Assisted by
Okay, David, thanks.
Kyrie Irving.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Maxey attacking. Oubre outside. Mavericks leading by 11. Right side Irving. Got a piece of it. Oubre outside. Pass to McCain. Back to Oubre. Here's George. 6 to shoot. For the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Back to Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Irving. Dallas moving it around. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams will make substitutions.
Give yourself a round of applause.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Maxey, and he converts the layup.
Maxey's showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
Here's Irving. Outside, Davis. With the fadeaway. Oubre pulls it in.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
In the corner, George with it. And then George with the jam.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Davis. Here's Irving. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Embiid. Here's the floater.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Christie. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And Embiid drops them both. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. To the middle. Davis down low. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Second team foul.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Oubre can't get it to go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
At the line for 2.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
For 3, Oubre gets the 3 to fall.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
15 foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Oubre. And no good that time.
GG.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.